A girl is sitting in her car when suddenly she starts to feel unwell. Nearby, a flower seller is standing with his little child. When he sees the girl struggling, he immediately rushes to her, finds her inhaler in her purse, and gives it to her, but it's empty. He quickly says, "Don't worry, I'll get the medicine," and runs to buy a new one. When he returns and gives her the inhaler, she begins to breathe normally again. The girl, relieved, says, "I feel better now." She thanks him and tries to give him some money, but the flower seller refuses and says, "No, I can't take this. Helping you is my happiness." The girl smiles and says, "Then at least take these flowers. Think of it as if I bought them from you." He smiles, takes the flowers, and walks away. A few days later, the girl is in the car with her friend. She says, "Wait, let me take my inhaler before we go." Just then, the same flower seller and his child appear. Her friend looks uncomfortable. The girl says, "Don't worry, he's my friend. He once helped me." She buys flowers and gives him money. Her friend says, "You shouldn't trust people so easily. You gave him so much money." The girl smiles and says, "Forget it. Just look how beautiful these flowers are." Her friend, irritated, throws the flowers out of the window. The girl looks upset and says, "Why did you do that?" and drives away. Days later, the flower seller sees the girl again in a park, talking on the phone. He tries to approach her to give her flowers, but she ignores him. Finally, she says, "Can't you see I'm on a call?" He replies, "Please, just take these flowers." But she snaps, "I told you, I'm not interested in your flowers. Stop bothering me and go away." He quietly walks away without a word. Some days later, the same girl sees him again in the park. He's sitting with his son, who is sleeping. She asks, "What are you doing here?" He says softly, "Just putting my son to sleep. He couldn't sleep well last night." She asks gently, "If you don't mind me asking, don't you have a home? Or where's his mother?" He replies sadly, "His mother left us. She married someone else. Now it's just me raising him." The girl says kindly, "Don't worry, everything will be fine," and walks away. Sometime later, the girl's friend visits the flower seller and says, "I have some news for you. Please come with me." They arrive at a house. She says, "This was that girl's home, but I'm sorry, she's no longer with us. Her illness took her away." The flower seller drops the flowers from his hands, tears filling his eyes. "What are you saying?" he cries. The friend says, "I still can't believe it myself. We were like sisters." Then she hands him a file and says, "She left this in her will. This house now belongs to you." The man is shocked. She continues, "Come, let me show you your new home." As they step inside, the room fills with light, and the kind girl's spirit appears. She smiles and says, "These flowers were my favorite. I gave my house to this flower seller because he has an innocent child. He needed a home to raise him, not the streets to sleep on. When you help someone in need, that kindness always finds its way back to you."